Hey everyone, this is DayTraderRockStar here, and I'm going to bring you a pretty awesome watch list tonight, going into Monday, tomorrow morning, December 10th, leading into an important week with the Fed meeting coming out on Thursday. So everything leading up to it, I have some great setups for you, so I want to get started right now. First one I think you should be adding to your watch list is Blackstone Group BX, forming a nice bottoming pattern here. A lot of these stocks, you know, in my scans and my watch list, I usually try to find stocks that are oversold, making a nice bottoming formation, either inverted head and shoulder W patterns, and other bottoming patterns which are that are about to break out. So I'm going to bring you the best ones out here. This one looks like a great setup right here. We have an inverted head and shoulder. We have a resistance right about the 2220 area. If you go back, you'll see that 2220 is a major area. Even though we had a spike higher back here on the 30th, it really wasn't, you know, it probably was an overreaction, and it came right back. We're going to talk about more of the overreaction later on. But this 2220 is a definite area of that I would consider buying this stock at. Inverted head and shoulders, we're in a nice triangle right here with a trend line headed up, and we're being squeezed right up into that. So look for that one to make a move soon. Let's continue on here. AMD. The only reason I mentioned the AMD, I went long on it Friday because they're going to have an analyst meeting on, let me check my notes here, Thursday, December 13th. Also, a lot of things happen on December 13th. So I do believe this one is probably going to make a move into the analyst meeting at some time. At the end of the day on Friday, and very good, very nice move on Friday. Actually came back, reversed nicely. Now it's forming some nice a nice resistance right here at this level. So look for a move above 910 to get this thing moving again up to the 940 area. I'll probably be adding to my position above 910, and it's definitely one to watch. Remember, analyst meeting on Thursday, December 13th. So watch AMD going into that. Occidental Petroleum, I just want to let you know to put on your watch list. It's forming a nice triangle up here at the highs, not really being affected by the market pullback or the oil. So this one's showing some good relative strength. I think you know, this one's going to be heading higher. Just have to watch it, put it on your list, and watch for that volume breakout of this triangle. Very simple addition to your watch list. Sherwin-Williams, probably my best bet going into next week. I like to give you a best bet. This one's the perfect setup here. It's perfect setup. Let's take a look, see if I actually have a daily chart on this one right here. I don't know if you can actually see the daily chart here. If I could zoom in a little, you can see this. There we go. You can see this perfect W pattern forming right here with a pullback and a nice trend line above the W pattern. It's actually making an inverted head and shoulders, because normally a W pattern with a pullback turns into an inverted head and shoulders. And now I expect that break above that trend line. So if you go to that 60-minute chart, you'll see it a little more exact. And if I zoom out here, you'll see everything coming into shape there. And again, all these charts will be featured on the website, on the video page. I will have live, up-to-date charts, and where it'll open up, and you'll get to see. Because the video here, I know, is not the best. So on the DayTraderRadio.com site, I'll have these sites, these charts where they'll be able to be opened up, and you'll be able to see all the exact targets and triggers. So take a look at that. Again, you see this W pattern, perfect W pattern right here with the pullback. You made a shoulder, a head, which is a lower low, and then a shoulder, which is a higher low, and we come right up against this trend line, which is perfect. You know, everything is very textbook right here. So looking for this trigger, about $63 would be the trigger on this one. This is probably my best bet going into next week, Monday, Tuesday. Whenever this thing triggers, it's going to be a good trade. So I'm happy to bring it to you. I hope you can profit from this one. Intel. All right, inside day that formed on Friday. Intel, great news on this whole week. You can see this nice, it's almost like a runaway gap here. You got two gap ups. You see it break into 52-week highs on Thursday, and then on Friday we had a little consolidation. Now this is setting up for a potential big move. This is off a little offshoot of a Jeff Cooper move called the Jack in the Box, where you have an expansion breakout and you have an inside day, and just look for a break of the previous day's high. So looks like a break of $28 is going to should give us a nice move. So I'd be watching this one very closely for a nice nice pop, as the Jack in Box guy would say. I also add in some things to the website. I'm actually going to list a recommended reading list of great stock books, which I'm going to that I highly recommend, and I've learned a lot from. One of the guys I mentioned today, Jeff Cooper, a great chartist, absolutely the best chartist out there in my opinion. I definitely would suggest you checking out his work, as a lot of my basis of my charting comes from his teaching. So I'm going to add that to the site under a reading list, a required reading. So I definitely look into that. Also, I have some other surprises. Let me get going, because this video should only be 10 minutes short. Next stock here we have is the SOX, the Philadelphia Semiconductors. Now, just want to show you that this is oversold right here. We have the 20, 50, and 200-day moving average. We're just breaking through the 20-day moving average. We've pulled off the highs of 543 about, and we're already down 100 points off the highs of the semiconductor index. So with Intel making new highs, it looks like, if this thing's going to reverse, it's going to definitely push Intel to new highs. I also like, we could be bottoming here in the semiconductors. I'm sure we're going to have a little reaction, push down, but this does seem oversold. I do expect to get a further push up, and this push could even push AMD up too. So that's why I wanted to just show you this Philadelphia Semiconductor is in an oversold area here, and I just thought that would be just interesting to add that to the chip sector here. Motorola, nice bottoming formation forming in Motorola. I am in this one also. Now, if you look back, you see we had that spike high back when Ed Zander was announced that he was leaving the company. We got that nice spike high, and then we have that sell-off, which was classic. And that sell-off brought us into a beautiful pattern, nice W pattern with the pullback. Here's the W. And then we hit the pullback, which makes the inverted head and shoulders. And we moved right up into the neckline. We pulled back, and we broke through it. Now we're right up against that expansion, that expansion gap up that we had pre-market on that news. And if you follow that all the way across, it's just not coincidence that ends up to be major resistance, because it was once support back in October 8th and 12th, and back on the 16th, the stock market bounced a lot off of this area. So you'll see that the 1630 area is a major area, and I'm looking for a move above that to get this stock really to confirm a bottoming process, and to show us that it's truly broken out. So I like Motorola here. I like it a lot. Again, add it to your list. Let's see what we have. JetBlue, I'm also in this one, looking for 705 for strength. We had a nice move on Friday, and I do believe a lot of these stocks are in the bottoming area. So I just want to add that one to it. Amazon, $95 breakout on Amazon. Nice pattern forming here, ascending triangle with a top here at $95, being pushed into it. Actually, you can just follow this moving average right up, squeezing you right up in there. So I wouldn't buy it unless it triggers this, but something to watch out and something to take effect. And that's it for today. That's going to be it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the watch list. Don't forget to check out the site, DayTraderRadio.com. I'm the DayTraderRockStar, and I hope you can join us. I'll be trading the markets live each day starting at 8 o'clock, bringing you the chart setups live on the radio, free information, news, commentary, some good music, and live charts. So hope you could join me, and I'll see you tomorrow morning when the market opens. I'm out of here. Here's a rum and coke on you.